Avar here, welcoming one and all to HyperSpin's very first ever video HyperUpdate. Now hold on to your seats because we got a lot of great news for you. First, the AV Archivist channel, home to the official HyperSpin tutorial series, is now the official HyperSpin channel.
I am VHS. Welcome to me.
Jokes aside, you can count on this channel to keep delivering helpful and fun content, and on top of that, we're going to try to do at least one video HyperUpdate per week on top of our daily photo and text updates. On that note, now's a good time to tell y'all how HyperSpin's heard about this whole social media thing the kids have been talking about, and now you can interact with us more on the forums, Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit. Also, we'd absolutely love if you'd join our newly created HyperSpin Steam group, which is a fantastic way of gaming with, fragging, or being fragged by other members, or even the dev team. So, yeah.
Come get some.
Speaking of getting utterly dominated, there's only 2 days left in the current Hyperscore tournament where the field of battle is Popeye for the arcade. Come join us and give it your all to come out on top with the best high score. Also, don't forget to vote in the next Hyperscore tournament via the link in the description before this tournament ends. In other news, HyperSpin has seen a lot of development lately, both from the dev team and from our community of incredibly talented content creators. From the dev team, the Hyperbase Live public beta, soon to be Hyper AI, is progressing well with a promise of revolutionizing virtually every aspect of HyperSpin's setup and configuration. To complement the new capabilities it's going to offer our users, a massive audit of every piece of artwork ever created by this incredible community is underway, so stay tuned on that front because the future is looking bright. On the updates front, MU Movies is currently working on an exciting original system intro style called EM Hits that's sure to impress. If you've been following our Facebook, you'll already know that they've also released a number of major game video updates for a variety of systems, so head on over to MU Movies and check it out. Super big news this past week from bliss-box. Not only will their 2.0 firmware give systems and games the ability to automatically reconfigure controls for the user, they have cracked the Sega Dreamcast VMU for, we believe, the first time in history, making the universal adapter send images to the visual memory unit's display, just like a real Sega Dreamcast would. We're hoping emulator developers pick up the ball and run with this, so we can start to use the capability to its full potential as soon as possible. Game-wise, emulator developer Madrigal recently completed his painstaking electronic handheld recreation project. All of his games are available for free on his website, Madrigal Simulations, and they're already incorporated into RetroArch for your enjoyment. Madrigal is currently going out of his way to incorporate even more customization features for HyperSpin users, so be sure to show him lots of support. More great video content came just the other day from Retro Humanoid, who uploaded not one but 6 gorgeous cinematic themes. Side note, you can access his channel via the People Who Rock section of our YouTube page. For the last big update today, I'm going to turn to one of my favorite Canadians, an all-round awesome guy, the late great James Doohan.
There'll be whales here.
That's right, there's been a non-stop barrage of top-quality wheels across the spectrum, from Dugan 78's Commodore 64 project, Dismok's awesome UHD Nintendo 3DS and Bandai WonderSwan color wheels, the hundreds of PC game wheels announced by Jason and Black Hazer, and Condorito's Nintendo Famicom project. Also, major official wheel set release this week for the NEC PC Engine. This is especially impressive because these kanji titles take a lot of work. Special thanks to Yuki's, Jason, Discmok, Dugan 78, Alpha Omega, Stifless, and Hardcore Hubs for their great work. There's been more top quality artwork done by our talented content creators than I could hope to cover in even an hour of screen time today. It breaks my heart that I don't have the time in this update to talk about every single one of our deserving members and their great projects, so please stop by the HyperUpdate thread in the forums or follow along on Facebook, Reddit, or Twitter, where I'll continue to keep you updated on every single creative accomplishment from our talented artists and developers on a day-to-day basis. Thanks for watching and look forward to more Hyper Updates in the future. Happy gaming, everybody!